I wouldn't use data tables anymore anyway.
No, are you fully? What are you on then now? D3 or something?
No, I mean
What
if
is it?
it's just a table, I would go to Tabulator. Or
Okay.
if it's heavy duty stuff, I would stick with I would do React and build a React table from it and just do a lot of it on my own. A lot of the building of the table and the sorting. I would just handle it all on my own because it's a lot simpler nowadays. But
Yeah.
Tabulator is another good one. So
What and why not data tables then? What's the like? What's the how
I,
they fallen by the wayside? Are they not supporting? What's the,
I don't know. I mean, Gabe could speak to this because he uses it extensively. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that it's less. This is weird. It's less modern than other libraries.
okay.
Tabulator is a fully NPM module based one, ESM modules. Data tables is a little bit behind the ball in that. They'll use jQuery, but I mean, Gabe over here, who's probably right next door to you physically, he uses it extensively, so he would
Yeah,
know.
I think data tables is, as Jeremy says, is a more mature library, which is pluses and minuses. It's very highly functional. There's a lot of stuff in there that you can do. Yeah, it may not be quite as lightweight as some of those more modern solutions, and obviously uses jQuery to do the operations on the DOM. Which works great. But if you don't want to do that, then there are other more lightweight solutions. If you've got a complex system and you want to use a lot of the data tables functionality, the search builder, I've not seen that in anything else. Been able
Yeah.
to build those. The search panels and stuff like that, you can do a lot of other stuff where you can get like a count of a summary of whatever. But stuff like the search builder and some of those other bits and pieces are really quite powerful.
So
So yeah,
they're in tabulator, not data tables. Is that what you're
No.
saying?
Uh,
Or
in
other way around.
in a data table. So it's got a lot
Mm.
of those optional modules that you can
Yeah.
package as part of it, and a lot of those do a lot of really really cool stuff.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's very modern, or it's very mature. Um, the tabulator is just so for me, whenever I look at a library, this is a good piece of just how I see things. Whenever I look at a library, I go to their getting started guide and their installation, and I say, how is it import or how is it installed? And if I see that can be installed via NPM with this one line, then I write this in the command line of the project that I'm in, and it just installs everything into it. I don't have to do any external linking, and it's all ready to go. So this is what NPM or Bower is another way to install, but the NPM, the ESM modules based libraries, that's what I look for when I do my work. Um, Most of the time that works. I think here's the CDN way to do it, perfectly fine. But this is certainly what I look for. And this is before even features, I look at this to see how it can be installed into a project. So, and
Are you going to update the core? Do you still teach data tables in your courses then, or are you going to move to doing tabulator?
I'm considering moving to Tabulator, but data tables is a really popular one in FileMaker, and it's actually fairly easy to understand, and it still teaches the concepts. Um, and yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm working on a new version of the JavaScript course, and I'm considering what to do with a table. I'm certainly going to update from C3. I've been using C3 as my C3JS, and that works perfectly fine. It's just even older and less supported than the other than
Mm.
Apex. So I may allow FileMaker developers to be more modern with their, not allow, but show them more modern stuff right at the
Yeah,
beginning. So um
yeah, fair enough.
and a lot of these, it's not too hard to adapt to React. If you advance yourself and are ready to move into React, a lot of these can work in React pretty well. Data tables I don't think it has a React wrapper. So, and this may not even, but yeah, that's it. So